Welcome back. Today we're putting 3 lounges at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport in a head-to-head comparison. The Alaska Airlines Lounge, the American Express Centurion Lounge, and the brand new Delta Sky Club. How do these lounges stack up against each other? What do you need to get into each one? And which one is the best place to spend time before your flight out of SEA-TAC? We're stepping inside and giving you a full tour of each lounge. We'll look at the spaces, amenities, and the food and the drink situation so you can determine if they're worth your time. Welcome to Travel at Random. We're Trevor and Ryan. This channel started out of a love of travel. We're here to share unbiased and self-funded trip reports, hotel and flight reviews, and travel advice. We hope we inspire your next getaway. Check out our playlist in the description and browse the channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to keep up with our latest content. Thank you for watching. Now, let's step inside SEA-TAC and explore these premium lounges. A record 52 million passengers passed through Seattle-Tacoma International Airport in 2024. This airport serves as a hub for both Alaska Airlines and Delta. It's also a big gateway to Asia for many airlines. There are a dozen lounges at SEA-TAC. United, American Express, British Airways, and USO operate a lounge. The club has 2 locations, and Alaska and Delta each have 3. In this video, we're going to focus our comparison on 3 lounges, starting with American Express. The American Express Centurion Lounge is located on the upper level in the main atrium, between the B and C gates, roughly in the center of the airport. You access it using the elevator. The Centurion Lounge is an American Express branded club. To get in, you must have an eligible Amex credit card and same-day airline ticket. Eligible Amex cards include the business and personal versions of the Centurion and Platinum cards. You can also enter if you have the Delta Reserve American Express. With the Platinum and Reserve cards, if you spend at least $75,000 on your card in the previous calendar year, you will get 2 free guests. If you haven't hit that threshold, guests are $50 each. The Centurion Lounge is open daily from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. All drinks are free in Centurion Lounges, and there's a full-service bar. There are plenty of seating options nearby. Most of the bar is under a cool, decorative arch with string lights, and the whole area is in the open section of the lounge. The main food buffet had a few hot dishes on offer. There was a bread and soup station, then a selection of a few types of grain dishes like rice, pasta, and risotto, and then vegetables and a chicken dish. The rice dish was fantastic. There's a salad and dessert bar as well. The food selection was refreshed constantly and the staff were very friendly. There are self-service drink stations scattered throughout the lounge with coffee, water, and tea. As a bonus, this lounge features a full-service coffee bar complete with baristas. There's also fresh sorbet, ice cream, and local craft sodas. They also had small snacks available. The lounge has an open seating area in the atrium and then extends quite far into the building. There's plenty of seating of various types. Charging options are scattered throughout the club. There are also 2 phone booth rooms you can reserve at the front desk if you need a quiet space. The restrooms were nice, but on the small side for a club this large. That seems to be a theme for Centurion lounges. There is 1 shower in this club, and reservations can be made at the front desk. There are great views throughout the club, mainly of the Delta gates. Lots of the seating is right by the window too, if you want to watch the planes. Wi-Fi is available, and there were cards throughout the lounge with the access information. The speeds were excellent. The lounge was busy midday on a weekday, but there was plenty of seating available, and the way the lounge is broken up into smaller spaces made it quiet, and it never felt overcrowded. Aside from being busy, this club was great. There was plenty of space, lots of food and drink options, and we really liked the open section in the atrium. This is the only lounge that we're reviewing in this video that does not require you to fly a specific airline. Our next contender, the Alaska Lounge. There are 3 Alaska lounges in the Seattle airport. One in the C Concourse near gate C16A, one in the N Concourse by gate N15, and the one we're checking out today in the D Concourse by gate D1. This lounge was renovated and expanded in 2023. Alaska is an outlier in that you can access their club when flying domestic first class. The only caveat is that the flight has to be longer than 2,000 miles. If your flight is less than 2,000 miles, you can get a discounted day pass for $35. It's helpful to note, if you have multiple flights, this is based on the longest flight of the day. So you can use the club even if your next flight is shorter, as long as one of them was over 2,000 miles. Otherwise, you can purchase a day pass for $65 or an Alaska Lounge membership for $595 a year. This gives you access to all Alaska lounges and the Plumeria lounges from Hawaiian Airlines. All Alaska Airlines lounges at Seattle open daily at 5 a.m. The C Concourse Club closes at 7 p.m. and the D and N clubs close at 11 p.m. The D Lounge is spread out over 2 floors. There's seating, drinks, and food on each floor, although the first floor seemed to have a slightly larger selection of food. Beer, wine, and well drinks are free in Alaska lounges. Premium liquor is available for an additional cost. The bar is immediately outside the elevator on the 2nd floor. It's compact, and the space in general felt a little tight, but it was not very busy, which was nice. The main food area is on the 1st floor. There's a smaller variety on the 2nd floor. There was a limited selection of food on offer, including salads and sandwiches. For hot food, there was mac and cheese and pulled barbecue chicken, along with soups and a do-it-yourself pancake printer. Yes, Alaska is big on this machine that makes pancakes. For non-alcoholic drinks, this club had Coke Freestyle machines and self-service beverage stations with coffee, water, and tea. This club also featured a full-service coffee bar with a barista right after check-in. They offered a full range of drinks, including cold brew. There was plenty of seating available and a nice selection of seating types. Places to work, places to eat, and places to relax. We set up in the loungers facing the floor-to-ceiling windows looking out over the C and N gates. There are a lot of charging options available as well. Restrooms are located on both levels, but they're very basic and don't feel very premium. There are no showers in this lounge. This lounge had good views. The ongoing construction on the C Concourse didn't get in the way of the views of the planes, but this club is facing a multi-story building, so runway views are very limited. Wi-Fi was available and the speeds were great. The lounge seemed pretty quiet on a weekday afternoon. There was no line to access and there were plenty of seats to pick from. The space was nice, quiet, and relaxing. The food on offer was limited, but if you're looking for a light snack, it was fine. And on to our last lounge, the brand new Delta Sky Club. In recent years, Delta has been building Seattle into a hub for international and domestic travel. They already fly to many international destinations from Seattle, and they recently announced flights to Barcelona and Rome starting in 2026. To help build their brand in Seattle, Delta has recently opened a massive new Sky Club and Delta One Lounge. The lounges combine for more than 24,000 square feet. This is one of 2 Delta Sky Clubs in Seattle. The new one is located near gate A11 and the other club is near gate A1. You'll see the sign for the Sky Club as well as the Delta One Lounge. The Delta One Lounge is only for Delta One and SkyTeam partner business class passengers as well as Delta 360s traveling on a first class ticket. For the Delta Sky Club, you must be traveling on Delta or a SkyTeam partner. You can gain access in a few different ways. Delta partners with American Express and allows access with their business and personal versions of the Centurion and Platinum Amex cards. You can also enter if you have the Delta Reserve American Express. Those cards will get you a limited number of entries based on the specific card. You can remove this limit by spending $75,000 a year on the card. However, there are no free guests. The Amex Delta Reserve card does give you 4 guest passes per year. You can also access a Delta Sky Club with a membership. Only Delta Elite Medallion members can buy a Sky Club membership, and memberships are available as an individual or executive membership. The latter allows 2 complimentary guests. Passengers who are traveling on a Delta One ticket can also access the Sky Club. One big note, domestic first class tickets do not get access. Delta has fairly complex entry rules, so always check the Sky Club page on delta.com for more clarification. Once checked in, there are elevators to take you to the Sky Club on the 3rd floor. You can also take the stairs, which is what we did, but beware, it's a lot of stairs. This new Sky Club is open daily from 5 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. The other Sky Club in Seattle has slightly longer hours and is open from 4:15 a.m. to 11:15 p.m. The Delta One Lounge is open from 8:30 a.m. to 8 p.m., which is time for the majority of Delta's international flights. You enter into a modern and chic seating area just off the 3rd floor lobby. When you enter the main space, it's divided into a variety of different seating areas. The windows offer panoramic views of the surrounding mountains, and on a clear day, you can see Mount Rainier. This Sky Club features a spacious bar serving both complimentary drinks and premium cocktails, beer, and wine for a price. Premium drinks in the Sky Club can be paid for with money or Sky Miles. There's also a beverage station. The coffee machines in Delta Sky Clubs are great and can make a variety of espresso and coffee-based drinks. Starbucks drip coffee, water, and soft drinks are also available. The Sky Club does not, however, feature a barista or coffee bar. Around the corner from the beverage station is a good-sized buffet. It's broken into a few sections, which helps when the lounge gets crowded. It wasn't too busy when we visited around 6:30 a.m. on a Thursday. Breakfast was on offer when we were in the Sky Club. The buffet featured a variety of pastries, muffins, cold items such as hard-boiled eggs, cold cuts, and fruit. There's also a hot bar with items such as eggs, potatoes, and breakfast sausage. The Sky Clubs also offer healthy options like yogurt and granola. The lounge menu typically changes around 10:30 to 11 a.m. and will move to an all-day menu. Overall, there was plenty of food to have a decent breakfast. We found the seating comfortable, and there's a variety of seating types on offer, from tables and chairs to comfy banquettes. If you're trying to get some work done, there are workstations and larger conference-style tables. You'll find power outlets and USB plugs throughout the lounge for charging devices. The Sky Club has restrooms, and they were kept clean and well-stocked. This club, like many Sky Clubs where Delta operates a lot of international departures, also features showers. They're available on a first-come, first-served basis. You sign up using the kiosks in the lounge. The showers were really nice. I popped my head in to get these shots since they weren't in use during my visit. This is a great place to refresh after getting off a long-haul flight and a welcome addition to any airport lounge. All Sky Clubs offer free Wi-Fi. The speeds were decent and connecting is easy. Overall, this club wasn't too crowded on a weekday morning. This club is a longer walk from security than the other Sky Club, so that may help with some of the crowding. On the day I visited, it was really easy to find a spot to sit. All 3 lounges provide a space to escape for a bit before your flight, grab some food, and a drink. There are a lot of similarities, including comfortable seating, places to charge your devices, food, drinks, and Wi-Fi. In our experience, the Centurion Lounge and Delta Sky Club had a better variety and quality of food. Alaska lagged behind here. However, the Alaska Lounge was the least hectic, but this can vary depending on the time of your visit. We visited the Delta Sky Club early in the morning and the Alaska and Centurion Lounges in the mid-afternoon. The coffee bars in the Centurion and Alaska Lounges were nice touches. Delta just had the self-service coffee. The Delta and Centurion Lounges have showers, which if you're on a layover on a long itinerary, is a welcome amenity. So where would we spend our time? It obviously depends on the airline you're on, since the Alaska and Delta lounges require you to be on their respective airlines or a partner that gets you entry. The Centurion Lounge only requires an American Express card. But if we had to pick, we'd go with the Amex Centurion Lounge, since it has the best overall amenities. However, if it gets crowded, the other lounges are great options as well. What's your experiences with the lounges at SEA-TAC? Do you have a favorite? Let us know what you think down in the comments. Also, do you like seeing these airport lounge comparisons? Let us know in the comments if you'd like to see more of this type of content. Thank you for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe to keep up with our latest content. Both of these are a great way you can help out the channel, and we really appreciate it. We'll see you on the next adventure.